Have you ever wondered what makes a relationship truly thrive? Beyond the fleeting moments of romance, what creates a love that stands the test of time, nourishes your soul, and allows both partners to grow? Relationships are not just about being together. They're about building something meaningful, something authentic. Today, we'll explore how to transform your relationship into a partnership that reflects the deepest values of respect, growth, and shared purpose. Drawing from the wisdom of Stoicism, we'll uncover practical principles that can help you and your partner strengthen your bond, navigate challenges with grace, and create a love that evolves with time. This journey isn't about perfection, it's about intention. Together, we'll discover how embracing self-worth, setting healthy boundaries, fostering mutual growth, and practicing vulnerability can bring new life to your connection. Whether you're navigating conflict, striving for deeper intimacy, or simply seeking to enrich the love you already have, this insight are here to guide you. So take a moment to pause, reflect, and join us as we delve into the art of building a relationship that not only thrives, but empowers both of you to be the best versions of yourselves. Let's begin rediscovering authentic love, nurturing self-worth, and building meaningful relationships. Have you ever found yourself questioning the state of your relationship? Perhaps it feels like you're simply going through the motions, where routines take precedence over connection and unspoken expectations overshadow the joy of genuine intimacy. If you've ever felt this way, you're not alone. Relationships, like life itself, can sometimes slip into autopilot, leaving you longing for something deeper, more meaningful, and truer to who you are. Today, let's pause and take a step back. Together, we'll embark on a transformative journey, a journey of rediscovery where love becomes not just something you experience, but something you intentionally cultivate. This isn't about fixing what feels broken or glossing over cracks in the foundation. It's about reimagining your relationship as a living, evolving entity that thrives on mutual respect, personal growth, and authenticity. Inspired by the timeless teachings of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy rooted in resilience, self-awareness, and intentional living, we'll uncover how its principles can breathe new life into your love. Stoicism isn't just a guide for navigating hardships. It's a philosophy that teaches us to embrace our inner worth, foster emotional clarity, and act with purpose in all areas of life, including relationships. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Our lives are what our thoughts make them." In the context of love, this wisdom reminds us that our relationships mirror the thoughts, actions, and values we bring into them. When we approach love with intentionality, viewing it not as a static state but as a dynamic partnership, we open the door to connections that are both fulfilling and transformative. Imagine a relationship where both partners feel valued, seen, and supported. A bond where respect flows freely, growth is celebrated, and individuality is cherished. This kind of love isn't a distant dream. It's an achievable reality when you embrace the principles of self-worth and mutual authenticity. Together, we'll explore how to recognize and honor your intrinsic value while fostering a relationship that reflects the shared dreams and aspirations of both partners. This journey isn't without its challenges. It requires reflection, courage, and a willingness to confront old patterns that no longer serve your connection. But within these challenges lies the potential for profound transformation, a chance to reignite the passion, understanding, and joy that first brought you together. Let's uncover the wisdom of Stoicism and learn how its practices can guide you in creating a love that grows stronger with each passing day. Together, we'll delve into practical strategies, heartfelt insights, and actionable steps to rediscover the beauty of intentional, thriving relationships. Because love, at its core, is a canvas waiting to be painted. With every choice, every conversation, and every moment of vulnerability, you and your partner are creating a masterpiece, one that reflects your truest selves and your deepest commitment to one another. Let's begin this journey to rediscovering the art of authentic love instead of feeling fragmented to the foundation of love. Embracing self-worth in a relationship. Imagine your relationship as a shared masterpiece where each partner contributes unique colors to a vibrant and evolving canvas. These colors represent the essence of who you are, your kindness, honesty, patience, and authenticity. In love, your value is not measured by how much you sacrifice or conform, but by the depth of your virtues and your willingness to stay true to yourself. These qualities form the foundation of a strong, enduring relationship. Self-worth is not an indulgence. It is the bedrock of a healthy connection. When you truly value yourself, you set the tone for how you are treated. Stoicism reminds us that our worth comes from within, independent of external validation. Reflect on the traits and actions that make you proud. Your courage to navigate challenges, your capacity to listen deeply, or your ability to bring calm in moments of stress. Recognizing and celebrating these attributes reinforces not only your self-worth, but also the strength of your relationship. When you embrace your self-worth, you create a ripple effect. By respecting yourself, you inspire your partner to do the same. This shared respect builds a partnership where both individuals feel valued and encouraged to grow. Imagine a relationship where achievements and personal growth are celebrated rather than overshadowed. It's a dynamic of equality and mutual support rooted in the Stoic ideal of nurturing internal virtues over seeking external validation. However, valuing yourself also means recognizing and addressing imbalances. If you find yourself constantly compromising your needs or sacrificing your values for the sake of harmony, it's crucial to reassess. Love should uplift, not diminish. Setting boundaries is an essential act of self-respect. These boundaries are not barriers, but tools to ensure your relationship remains a space of mutual respect. For instance, if certain behaviors undermine your confidence or well-being, addressing them with clarity and compassion can transform challenges into opportunities for growth. Self-worth also requires forgiving yourself for imperfections. Mistakes and missteps are inevitable in any relationship, but they do not define your value. Stoicism teaches us to see these moments as lessons, not failures. By adopting this mindset, you create an environment where both you and your partner can grow without fear of judgment. This resilience allows love to flourish even in the face of challenges. A relationship built on mutual respect and self-worth becomes a sanctuary where both individuals feel seen and valued. It's a space that nurtures individuality while fostering shared growth. Together, you and your partner create a life that reflects not just your connection, but your commitment to supporting and celebrating each other. This balance of personal strength and collective harmony is the essence of enduring love, where the true beauty of the relationship lies in its authenticity and depth. 3. Letting go of the past, freeing your love from invisible chains. Past experiences, whether joyful or painful, often shape the lens through which we view love and relationships. However, when past influences, be it family expectations, societal norms, or unresolved traumas, remain unexamined, they can act as invisible chains, limiting the potential for true connection and growth in a relationship. Past experiences teaches us to let go of what is beyond our control and focus on, of course, protecting your shadows in relationships. In the context of love, letting go of the past begins with awareness. Both partners must first acknowledge how their individual histories influence their perceptions and behaviors in the relationship. For instance, one partner might struggle with trust due to past betrayals, while the other might carry the pressure of living up to parental expectations. These past experiences, if left unaddressed, can subtly dictate reactions and limit emotional intimacy. Engaging in open and compassionate conversations about your respective histories is a powerful step toward liberation. Share your fears, insecurities, and the lessons you've drawn from previous experiences. By doing so, you create a safe space where vulnerabilities are met with understanding rather than judgment. This mutual sharing deepens emotional connection and fosters empathy, helping both partners see each other not as perfect. Invest in your health. Stoicism provides invaluable tools for navigating this process. Its emphasis on self-reflection aligns perfectly with the need to examine how past experiences influence present dynamics. By regularly reflecting on your thoughts and actions, you can identify patterns rooted in past experiences that no longer serve your relationship. For example, if you notice a tendency to withdraw during disagreements, ask yourself whether this stems from past fears of conflict or rejection. Recognizing these patterns allows you to consciously choose more constructive behaviors, breaking free from the influence of the past. Pick a flower, carefully touch the edges of it. Additionally, letting go of the past often requires forgiveness, both of yourself and others. This forgiveness isn't about condoning hurtful actions, but about releasing their hold over your present. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed and you haven't been. Apply this wisdom to your relationship by refusing to let past wounds define your present connection. Forgiving yourself for previous mistakes or perceived shortcomings also allows you to approach love with a renewed sense of openness and confidence. As a couple, you can work together to redefine your narrative. Create rituals or practices that symbolize your commitment to moving forward. This could be as simple as writing down old fears and burning the paper as a symbolic act of release, or setting shared intentions for the future during meaningful milestones. These acts reinforce your mutual dedication to building a relationship rooted in the present and focused on growth. Letting go of the past doesn't mean erasing it. It means learning from it without letting it dictate your future. By embracing this Stoic principle, you empower yourselves to create a relationship that reflects your values, dreams, and authentic selves, free from the invisible chains of past experiences. In this newfound freedom, your love can flourish, unencumbered by the weight of yesterday. Your connection will deepen, becoming a sanctuary of trust, resilience, and shared purpose. Or navigating conflicts with Stoic wisdom. Disagreements, no matter how small or significant, are natural in any relationship. However, what truly matters is not the presence of conflict, but how partners choose to navigate it. In love, conflicts can either build bridges of understanding or create walls of resentment. Stoic philosophy offers a guiding light, emphasizing thoughtful responses out of empowering us to approach conflicts with wisdom and care. When tensions rise, it's easy to let emotions take the wheel, leading to harsh words or defensive behavior. Stoicism, however, encourages a pause, a moment to step back and reflect before engaging. Marcus Aurelius advises, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In the midst of a disagreement, pause and ask yourself, are my words and actions being shaped by love and reason, or are they being driven by frustration and anger? This moment of introspection can transform the trajectory of the conversation, replacing escalation with understanding. Effective conflict resolution begins with self-regulation. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings or pretending everything is fine. Instead, it's about expressing emotions in a way that is both honest and constructive. Acknowledge your feelings, be it hurt, frustration, or disappointment, but communicate them in a manner that invites resolution rather than defensiveness. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, "I feel unheard when I share my thoughts, and it's important to me that we connect on this." The Stoic principle of empathy is another powerful tool during disagreements. Empathy invites you to see the situation from your partner's perspective. Why might they be reacting this way? What underlying emotions or needs could be influencing their words or actions? By striving to understand their viewpoint, you demonstrate care and a willingness to work through challenges together. This shared effort fosters mutual respect and strengthens the foundation of your relationship. Moreover, conflicts provide an opportunity to revisit and realign shared values. If the disagreement stems from differing priorities or unmet expectations, use it as a chance to discuss what truly matters to both of you. Reflecting on these core values not only resolves the immediate issue, but also lays the groundwork for a more harmonious future. Moreover, conflicts provide an opportunity to revisit and realign shared values. It's also essential to remember that reconciliation involves not just words, but actions. Apologizing sincerely when you've erred and making a genuine effort to address your partner's concerns shows accountability and care. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of integrity in our interactions, aligning what we say with what we do. This consistency builds trust, even in the wake of disagreement. Finally, treat every conflict as a lesson. After the dust settles, take a moment to reflect together. What could have been handled differently? How can similar situations be approached more constructively in the future? This practice of post-conflict reflection not only improves communication, but also transforms challenges into opportunities for mutual learning and resilience. Navigating conflicts with Stoic wisdom doesn't mean avoiding disagreements altogether. It means facing them with a spirit of collaboration and understanding. By approaching conflicts as opportunities to strengthen your connection, rather than threats to it, you build a relationship that is not only resilient, but deeply rooted in love, respect, and shared growth. Through thoughtful dialogue, empathy, and a commitment to learning, your partnership becomes a space where challenges are met with courage and conflicts become catalysts for enduring intimacy. 5. Cultivating mutual growth, a love that evolves together. In any thriving relationship, growth isn't just an individual pursuit, it's a shared journey. Love that evolves over time is one where both partners actively inspire and support each other's development. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on self-improvement and living virtuously, provides a powerful framework for cultivating a relationship rooted in mutual growth. Consider the idea that love is not static, but dynamic, constantly shifting and adapting. In this sense, a healthy partnership is one where each person feels encouraged to pursue their passions, embrace challenges, and strive for personal betterment. This growth isn't competitive. Rather, it's a harmonious process where both partners flourish together. When you and your partner invest in each other's development, you build a relationship which is resilient, purposeful, and deeply fulfilling. One way to foster this mutual growth is by setting shared goals. These can range from tangible objectives, like traveling to new places or completing a project together, to more abstract ones, like improving communication or deepening emotional intimacy. Shared goals create a sense of unity, giving you both something to work toward as a team. For instance, you might decide to take a cooking class together, start a fitness journey, or explore a shared interest in philosophy or art. These endeavors not only strengthen your bond, but also provide opportunities to learn and grow as individuals. Equally important is the celebration of each other's personal achievements. When your partner reaches a milestone or overcomes a challenge, recognize their efforts and celebrate their success. This acknowledgement reinforces their self-worth and strengthens the foundation of mutual respect in your relationship. By cheering for each other's victories big or small, you create an environment where growth feels supported and valued. However, mutual growth isn't limited to outward accomplishments. It also involves fostering emotional and intellectual development. Encourage open conversations about your dreams, fears, and aspirations. Challenge each other's perspectives in a constructive way, helping one another explore new ideas and expand your understanding of the world. These dialogues not only deepen your connection, but also ensure that your relationship remains intellectually stimulating and emotionally fulfilling. Adaptability is another crucial aspect of cultivating mutual growth. Life brings change, whether through career shifts, personal transitions, or unforeseen challenges. A love that evolves together is one that embraces these changes with grace and resilience. Instead of fearing growth, see it as an opportunity to redefine and strengthen your partnership. Support each other in navigating these transitions, knowing that your shared commitment to growth will guide you through. Finally, embrace the Stoic principle of gratitude in your journey together. Reflect on the growth you've experienced as individuals and as a couple. Acknowledge the ways your partner has enriched your life and express appreciation for their role in your evolution. Gratitude not only deepens your bond, but also reinforces the positive aspects of your relationship, creating a cycle of mutual encouragement and support. In cultivating mutual growth, you're not only nurturing a love that adapts and thrives, you're also building a legacy of partnership that inspires both of you to become your best selves. A relationship rooted in growth is one that embraces change, celebrates achievements, and faces challenges together with courage and determination. It's a love that evolves, guided by the shared values and aspirations that make your journey uniquely yours. 6. Protecting your peace. Setting boundaries in love. Boundaries are an essential yet often misunderstood aspect of love. They are not barriers to intimacy, but frameworks that nurture trust, respect, and understanding. In the philosophy of Stoicism, protecting one's inner tranquility is paramount, and in relationships, this principle translates to setting clear, respectful boundaries that safeguard your well-being and the health of your connection. In love, boundaries serve as a mutual acknowledgement of each partner's individuality within the shared bond. They allow for the coexistence of personal needs and collective goals, fostering a relationship where each person feels valued and understood. Far from being restrictive, boundaries create a foundation of trust that supports deeper intimacy. Setting boundaries begins with introspection. Take time to understand your own needs and priorities. What helps you feel secure, appreciated, and balanced in your relationship? Perhaps you need moments of solitude to recharge after a long day, or prefer uninterrupted quality time during shared moments. Recognizing these needs isn't selfish. It's an act of self-awareness that benefits both you and your partner. Once you're clear on your boundaries, the next step is open and compassionate communication. Share your needs with your partner in a way that emphasizes their importance to your well-being and the relationship. For instance, instead of framing it as a demand, present it as a mutual opportunity for growth. I've realized I feel more connected when we have device-free dinners. Can we make that a habit? together. This approach fosters understanding rather than defensiveness, inviting your partner to engage in the process. Respecting your partner's boundaries is equally vital. Listen attentively when they express their needs and strive to honor them without judgment. Perhaps they need time for a personal hobby or prefer to address conflicts after a period of reflection. By respecting these boundaries, you demonstrate your commitment to their well-being, reinforcing the foundation of mutual respect in your relationship. Boundaries are also dynamic. They may evolve as your relationship grows and changes. Regular check-ins provide an opportunity to reassess and adjust them as needed. For instance, life transitions, like a new job, moving in together, or starting a family, may necessitate shifts in boundaries. By remaining adaptable and communicative, you ensure that your relationship continues to thrive in the face of change. Importantly, setting boundaries is not about avoiding discomfort or avoiding your partner. It's about fostering a relationship that respects and uplifts both individuals. When boundaries are established and respected, they create a safe space for vulnerability and connection. Each partner feels free to express themselves fully, knowing that their needs are acknowledged and valued. By practicing the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control, you can approach boundary setting with clarity and purpose. You cannot dictate your partner's behavior, but you can communicate your needs and make decisions that honor your peace and well-being. This empowerment strengthens your relationship, enabling it to flourish in harmony. Ultimately, boundaries are not a sign of weakness or division. They are an act of love and self-respect. They allow both partners to bring their authentic selves to the relationship, creating a bond that is rooted in understanding, trust, and mutual growth. Protecting your peace through boundaries ensures that love thrives not despite individuality, but because of it. 7. The art of vulnerability. Building emotional intimacy. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as a weakness, yet in the context of love, it is one of the greatest strengths. It is the gateway to genuine emotional intimacy, the thread that binds two individuals in a profound and authentic connection. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-awareness and courage, offers valuable guidance on embracing vulnerability as a means to deepen your relationship. To be vulnerable means to open yourself up, to share your fears, dreams, insecurities, and innermost thoughts with your partner. It's about removing the mask of perfection and revealing your true self. In a relationship, this act of honesty invites your partner to do the same, fostering a mutual exchange of trust and authenticity. Consider how many conflicts or misunderstandings stem from unspoken feelings or a fear of judgment. Stoicism teaches us that by understanding and owning our emotions, we can communicate them with clarity and purpose. Sharing your emotions doesn't mean losing control. It means approaching them with courage and intention. This openness allows your partner to see the real you, the strength and struggles that shape who you are. Creating a space for vulnerability starts with intentional communication. Express your feelings in a way that conveys trust rather than expectation. For example, instead of saying, "You never understand me," try, I feel scared sometimes that my feelings might not come across clearly. Can we talk about how I'm feeling? This reframing invites a supportive dialogue rather than defensiveness, encouraging your partner to engage with compassion. Equally important is how you respond to your partner's vulnerability. Listen actively and without judgment when they share their thoughts and feelings. Show empathy by validating their experiences, even if you don't fully understand them. A simple statement like, "I appreciate you sharing that with me," and reinforce the trust that's vital for emotional intimacy. Vulnerability also requires patience, especially if one or both partners are unaccustomed to opening up. Building this level of emotional intimacy is a process, not an overnight transformation. Celebrate small steps. Each honest conversation, shared insecurity, or expressed dream strengthens the foundation of your bond. The courage to be vulnerable aligns closely with Stoic principles of living authentically and practicing virtue. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Be content with what you are and wish not change, nor dread your last day, nor long for it." This acceptance of one's self includes embracing your imperfections and sharing them with your partner, recognizing that love is not about being perfect, but about being real. By embracing vulnerability, you also empower your partner to do the same. This mutual openness creates a dynamic where both individuals feel seen, heard, and valued for who they truly are. The resulting intimacy goes beyond surface level affection, building a connection that is resilient and enduring. Vulnerability doesn't just deepen your bond, it frees you from the fear of judgment and pretense. When you can be yourself without fear, love becomes a safe haven, a place of growth and acceptance. Together, you and your partner can build a relationship where emotional intimacy isn't just a fleeting moment, but a lasting and evolving part of your journey. 8. A daily practice. Reflecting on your relationship. Reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, a practice aimed at ensuring that one's life aligns with their values and purpose. In the context of love, this practice becomes a powerful tool for nurturing a relationship that thrives on understanding, growth, and shared goals. Reflecting on your relationship isn't about pointing out flaws, but about fostering a bond that evolves through mutual care and intentional effort. Begin this daily or regular reflection by setting aside time for introspection, either alone or with your partner. Ask yourself meaningful questions. Are we communicating in a way that fosters understanding and connection? Are we supporting each other's individual and shared aspirations? Does our relationship reflect the values we hold dear, such as trust, kindness, and mutual respect? These questions act as a mirror, offering insights into the current state of your relationship. When practiced as a couple, this reflection creates a safe space for open and honest dialogue. Share your thoughts with your partner, focusing not on blame, but on building a deeper understanding of each other's experiences and emotions. For instance, instead of saying, "You never listen to me, and I'd love for us to find ways to communicate better," this approach transforms reflection into an act of connection rather than confrontation. Also, try to lean into reflection. Reflection also allows you to celebrate your progress as a couple. Acknowledge the ways you've grown together, the challenges you've overcome, and the moments that have strengthened your bond. Gratitude for these shared experiences not only reinforces your connection, but also serves as a reminder of what makes your relationship unique and worth cherishing. Additionally, reflection helps you identify areas for improvement without falling into the trap of perfectionism. Recognizing aspects that need attention doesn't mean your relationship is failing. It signifies your commitment to nurturing and evolving it. Perhaps you notice that you've been prioritizing work over quality time, or maybe you realize that unresolved tensions need addressing. These insights become opportunities for growth, aligning your actions with the relationship you both aspire to build. A simple way to incorporate this practice is through a weekly or monthly relationship check-in. During this time, both partners can share their reflections, express appreciation for each other, and set intentions for the future. This ritual not only strengthens your connection, but also ensures that your relationship remains a dynamic and supportive partnership. In aligning your relationship with Stoic principles, reflection becomes a tool for intentional living. It keeps your bond rooted in mutual respect, shared values, and a commitment to each other's growth. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Look well into yourself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if you will always look." By extending this wisdom to your relationship, you cultivate a love that is not only resilient, but also loving and compassionate. Through consistent reflection, you and your partner create a relationship that evolves with purpose and clarity. This practice affirms your shared journey, celebrating what you've built while paving the way for the love you continue to nurture together. 9. Painting a new future for your love. Your relationship is a living canvas, a dynamic masterpiece shaped by the choices you make together each day. With the timeless wisdom of Stoicism as your compass, you hold the power to paint a future filled with respect, understanding, and shared growth. Every decision, every word, and every moment of vulnerability adds a brushstroke, crafting a love that is resilient, authentic, and deeply fulfilled. Embrace the philosophy that love is not static. It is a journey. Celebrate the victories, no matter how small, as each triumph enriches your bond. Learn from the challenges, for they are opportunities to strengthen your connection and grow together. Remember, it's not perfection that defines a Stoic-inspired relationship, but the commitment to strive for mutual respect, shared values, and the courage to evolve together. With each passing day, let your relationship reflect the best of both of you. A partnership where individuality is honored, growth is encouraged, and authenticity reigns. This is the essence of love, guided by Stoicism, a commitment to building a life together that not only withstands life's challenges, thrives because of them. Together, you can create a life story that is as timeless as the wisdom that inspires it. In the journey of cultivating a Stoic-inspired relationship, we've explored profound insights that can transform your love into a harmonious and meaningful partnership. At its heart A thriving relationship begins with self-worth, understanding that your value is intrinsic and not dictated by external validation. By embracing your individuality, you create space for a bond built on authenticity and mutual respect. Letting go of past influences and invisible chains allows you and your partner to redefine your narrative, freeing your love from outdated patterns. Navigating conflicts thoughtfully, guided by Stoic wisdom, ensures that disagreements strengthen your bond rather than erode it. Together, you can turn challenges into opportunities for deeper understanding and trust. Growth is a cornerstone of enduring love. By inspiring and supporting each other's evolution, you foster a dynamic partnership that adapts to new opportunities and challenges. Setting boundaries, far from being restrictive, preserves your peace and creates a safe space for individuality and togetherness to coexist. Emotional intimacy thrives on vulnerability. By sharing your fears, dreams, and aspirations, you and your partner build a deeper connection rooted in trust and openness. Reflection becomes a daily practice that keeps your relationship aligned with your shared values, celebrating progress, and identifying areas for improvement. Ultimately, your relationship is a canvas, and together you hold the brush. Through respect, honesty, and intentional effort, you can create a love that is not only resilient, but also deeply fulfilling, a true reflection of your shared dreams and values. As we conclude this journey into building a Stoic-inspired relationship, remember that love, like life, is a continuous work of art. It's not about perfection, but progress. Choosing every day to nurture respect, authenticity, and mutual growth. The wisdom of Stoicism teaches us that the foundation of a thriving relationship lies in shared values, intentional communication, and the courage to be vulnerable. By reflecting on your connection, setting healthy boundaries, and embracing the beauty of self-worth, you and your partner can create a love that grows stronger with every challenge and more vibrant with every moment of joy. Your relationship is a canvas, and together you hold the brush. Paint boldly with trust, patience, and compassion, knowing that each stroke adds depth to your bond. Celebrate your victories, learn from your setbacks, and continue striving to build a partnership that reflects your truest self. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of love through the lens of Stoic philosophy. If these insights resonated with you, share them with someone who might benefit and continue your journey with us. Together, we can build relationships that stand the test of time, rooted in wisdom, purpose, and unwavering love. Until next time, keep growing, keep reflecting, and keep loving authentically.